Wenecwtsin, Kukpi7 English name is Chief Christian. Welcome everybody to this message, and the message I want to speak about is the wildfires and how we actually need to prepare. Because we have been watching, and you have probably noticed via the media, there's fires all around. The latest one in Swan Lake just happened a couple of days ago, and there are other fires that are burning in other areas. So it's really important that we get ready. So what we've been doing is we've identified areas, different zones where people will be notified. Zone 1 is Lasserty, the Maple Lake area. Zone 2 is Highway 97 in the Canyon area. Zone 3 is the Jackpine area. Zone 4 is the Halkar area, and Zone 5 is the Lower Salmon River area. So what that means, those are the areas, if you're in that zone, there are certain areas, and we'll be sending this out in a house-to-house bulletin as to where you would actually meet if there's an alert given, an evacuation alert, or if there are things going on. So it's really important you understand that we're really trying to prepare. Nothing has happened, but we want to make sure that if it does happen, that we are prepared. Those plans will be available on our website, Emergencies, and they're going to be delivered door to door this week. So it's really important you pay attention to that, read it, talk about it with your family. Just familiarize yourself with the actual plan and where to go if there is an emergency. If there's a wildfire emergency or any kind of emergency, know where to go. I think that's what's important. And we probably will be using the community center here as a place to check in for people, so we know where everybody is and what happens. But that'll be all part of the emergency plan that goes out. One of the things that you need to do is to prepare a grab-and-go kit, and it's really important you do this for yourself or your family or children. And it's about non-perishable food items, water, your phone and your charger if you have a cell phone, first aid kit, and also cash and small bills, and ID and important government issue documentation to have, and also any kind of traditional wellness items you have, your smudge, your eagle fans, or those things, bring them with you. But also remember your medications. Medication is really important. If you're taking medication, have that available and take it with you, because in emergency situations, if we get evacuated and have to go somewhere, you'll need those medications to be with you. So it's really important to know that. You need to understand there's two definitions we'll be using. The first one is an alert. If we say there's an evacuation alert, what that means is stand by and wait for more information. And we're looking at systems now, how we can notify you, and we're just in that process right now. We're planning, our staff is being trained, and emergency plans are being put together. So just understand that if you hear that you're on evacuation alert, that you stand by and be prepared and wait for more information. An evacuation order, and what that means is you leave your home immediately and follow the evacuation plan that you've been given. So you've got the alert, stand by, an order, evacuation orders, leave, and follow the emergency plans that have been given to you, what you need to do. We will be doing monitor updates on our website and through the BC Wild Service that's online. Many of you, if you're online, you've probably been looking at these to gauge what's going on with the wildfires and what's happening. And so it's really important you pay attention to these items. Also, remember, we still have COVID actively in the area and in the population, so you have to be mindful of that. Also, in your grab-and-go bag, bring masks. And again, if you have any questions and have any of these items that you actually need help with, contact Komipula Sean Tronson, the council member. He's responsible for the emergency process, emergency preparedness, and the emergency program technician, Alex Hubert. So those are the two individuals, and again, you can contact them here through the office, through the band office. But again, it's about being prepared. We hope that we'll never have to evacuate or have any wildfires. We really want you to pay attention to any sort of issues around fire safety. Even in your yards, if you have things in your yards, broken glass as an example, people don't realize, but broken glass can actually start fires. And if you have that, clean that stuff up. If you have around your home, if you can, I think Sean may come around and see what we need to do for structural protection in terms of irrigation and those kinds of things. We're looking at different options right now. So just understand as much as you can personally, stay out of the bush. Don't go trucking around in your ATV in the bush. Don't go out camping or places and starting campfires. Don't do any of that. The situation is so volatile right now and it's so hot. It does not take much for a fire to start, and you can see that by what's going on in the province. There's 300 plus wildfires in BC right now. And so as a Kukpi nation, we're looking at a state of emergency around the fires, because in the nation there's a number of fires that are burning either near or in our communities. And so we're trying to find ways to make sure that we're all informed and look after each other. So that's the message. Wildfires, get ready. Information is coming out, and remember you can contact Sean Tronson or Alex Herbert as our technical person working on the emergency preparedness. So take care of yourself, your families, keep cool. The heat is still, this week is supposed to be hot again. Not as hot as it was last week, but it's still going to be hot. So take care of yourself as much as you can and look after yourself. Take care.